Well, what do we have here? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in a long time, my sound might be incredibly loud here. Let me adjust that real briefly. There we go. That might be a little bit better. Mr. Trifecta here, live here on YouTube. That's for sure. We're trying to get everything going here. I want to make sure this is working well. Just a second. Here we go. And this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, back this on out. And here we go. Sulky handicapping. I gotta adjust my stream title here. Give me just a second while I do that. I want to adjust this. Let's go Yonkers. And boy, what's tomorrow? Tonight's Yonkers, and let's do tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. Northfield? Is that what we say we're doing? Let's try it. 22 and Northfield 3 22 23 22. We're trying it. There we go. Hope it works. We'll find out. Get that link posted over here. There we go. All right, apologize here as we're starting things on off here. Well, welcome once again. I'm Mr. Trifecta here. It's been quite some time since I've done any form of handicapping or posted any videos or anything of that nature. I promise you, I still am alive here. Just posting this out on here as I kind of get this, for lack of a better term, shit show going on right now here as we speak. So I am trying to get this all underway, and we'll see how this goes. But I appreciate everyone for joining me here today, as I'm probably talking to myself. But hopefully you enjoyed this video nonetheless. So what we're going to do here on the old Sulky handicapping, so we're going to talk a little bit about harness racing. I know I've put out some videos in the past in regards to harness. We're going to watch some live races here as well. We're going to see how that one goes, hopefully well. And we're going to handicap not only what was today's card here at Yonkers, and I have not seen any races for Yonkers. I am not redboarding by any stretch of the imagination, but I am certainly giving this a shot, and we're going to see how this goes. So that is all good. Put this in here. Here we go. Hopefully we get maybe some viewers in here. We answer some questions as well. Otherwise, this is just going to be a very, very informative conversation between myself and you, the viewer, watching. Apparently, like I said, we're going to be doing Yonkers card tonight. We're going to go through kind of how I handicap things. I've done some videos before, kind of showing and going through the paces. We're going to do that here, not only with Yonkers stuff for tonight. We're also going to do tomorrow's card, and we're going to see how that goes. There, we're going to check the following day to see how we did, so we can kind of see what we're doing tonight. We can watch some replays, and we can kind of roll from there. So hopefully it looks okay on the stream. I'm going to make sure this does look good. Give me just a second. I just want to make it nice on the video. I think it does. That's good. So here we go. We got Yonkers here. We got Yonkers underway. Obviously tonight's card here. We're gonna, like I said, go through the paces of what I'm gonna be handicapping through. Talk a little bit about everything. See how things, pan out here with this, as well as kind of go through my steps and what you see here. And we're showing obviously the yield PDF here of the Yonkers card. So we've got 3 to 6 year old Horses and Geldings now winners of 4 night evening races or 50,000 lifetime. So we're gonna see how we do here with it. Here we're gonna do Yonkers. A little bit about Yonkers. Yonkers is very much a very heavily an inside track type of race course. So you're going to want to be looking at horses and on the inside. I think typically Yonkers posts 1 through 5 are pretty good, and ironically, I think post 5 is, I believe, currently the highest uh, highest win percentage of the post positions at Yonkers here currently. So lots of good stuff there. Um, so if you're even if you don't know what the hell you're doing, you can certainly just follow along and limit everything to first 5 posts. If you want to be smart about that, you certainly can. So, kind of based on my betting theory, I use a points-based system to mark horses, and I go through a bunch of different guidelines that I like to use to to disqualify horses, give horses points, gives me a ground basis of kind of where to go with everything. So it's kind of cool in that aspect. That's kind of what I like to do. Everyone's a little bit different, but that's okay. The first and foremost thing when I look at a card is I like to look at some times. Times obviously being the most important thing. You want the fastest horse in a race. Typically is what you want, right? The fastest horse is always going to win. Obviously, things can happen. Shoes can be thrown, horses can fart, drivers get burp, all that sort of good stuff to cause interruption or discourse within in a race. But we want to start somewhere, so we're going to take a look at our timings here, and we like to try to get a very similar style race, right? So we got at the top non-winners of 4. We're looking for the same type of grouping here with it. We want to make sure that we are sticking in the same realm. Obviously, within Yonkers and many of the uh, tracks out there, there's going to be a lot of shippers in. So it's going to be kind of tough at times to find out, okay, what does, if this is a non-winner of 4 tonight, Yonkers, what does that mean over in the Meadowlands? Pocono. It could certainly vary, obviously, on things. Um, and without being heavily into the game, you won't know exactly where to go. So try to stick with just horses for courses. Obviously, we're going to have lots of shippers in and things of that nature, especially with Yonkers, that style of track. So we're going to do our best here with what we got. So let's take a look. We're going to look at times here first. So we're going to kind of cut through. We're going to have the understanding that we already can read a little bit about a past performance. We're not going to go into the basics and beginners aspect of it here, but we're certainly going to take a look at some times here. The Yonkers is a half-mile track, so they got to go around twice. The first turn on Yonkers is a real sharp one. It comes up right away. So horses on the inside that's really benefit the most. They're able to get out in the corner first. It can be more difficult for outside post position. So with that being said, let's take a look. We're going to look for Yonkers race rate. We see here we got dinner party. This is the first starter. We'll talk about what that means here in a bit. But let's take a look at. We'll start off with the Braves in Brazil. We want to look for horses which have won at this time level if we can. We want to make that par time. So what I like to use is my rules: last 30 days. Horses with the fastest time finish first. Last 30 days is typically par time. And if that doesn't happen, then we look at horses that have finished first in the last 30 days at this track with that have been in the money. If we can't find a winner, we're going to look for horses that have been. So let's go ahead and get that rolling too here. I'm not seeing winners here at Yonkers in the last 30 days, but I do see up here on Brazilian, the number 4 horse here as 153.4. That was at Pokey. So actually, that's not going to work here. Let me back that up here real quick. That's at Pocono Downs. That's not the case. So in these types of cases where you're not getting a par time, it can be kind of difficult. Let's see. At 155 and 2. So we have to make some assumptions here. 155 and 2, 156 and 2, 156 and 4, 155 and 3, but they play sixth, finishing 6.25 back. None of these are looking great. This is probably going to be the best here. Will be Bondi, Shaken, and at 155. I think that's going to be a pretty close representation of par. So we're going to make this as the par. Any par horses, I like to give points, right? So we're going to give Bondi a pair of points here. So with that being said, 155 is our par time. He's going to get 2 out of the gate. So 155. Our par, and we want to give credit to horses that have been within that time frame. Usually 4/5 of a second is what I like to use. We're looking at 155 and 1 to 155 and 4. Anything within that range, we're going to want to give credit to a point. In the money, any horse time within that's in the money scores 1 point. Any horse time that's within that time frame, but outside the money scores 1 point as well. I like to look for the in the money. Your big detail here from it. So let's just take a look and see if we got anything here at Yonkers. Remember, that's the key at Yonkers. We got 1 for Brazen Brazilian. He is 155 and 2 here. Apparently, I can't highlight all the numbers because button's not working well, but nonetheless, give him a point. Two's not good enough. 155 and 3. That is on the 1st of March. That's enough to get a point for a Savon Blue Chip. I'm going to put that right here. Mark him down. Bondi, and you can get multiple points, right? The same horse can have multiple points. You can earn multiple spots. So if Bondi Shake, for example, these freeholds were all at Yonkers, he could get another point if he was in the range. And then we got Uncontrollable at 155 and 2. That post gets 1. Here we go. We got points. Also with this, we want to look at horses that have not reaching par. We want horses within par, ones that have not reached par. We want to eliminate, right? If a lot of these horses were racing Yonkers, like say for example, A.B. Collins, close. He races a lot at Yonkers here, but he raced here last time at 156 and 2. It's not good enough. He was even in on the 1 hole, not good enough, and he was at this class level, not good enough. You're going to X out A.B. Collins. Eliminate him completely. Our goal is to eliminate horses when we can. Horses like Dr. BB, right, are shippers. We can eliminate them out of the case because there's not enough grounds to eliminate them on based on just that method alone. So, hoping all that makes perfect sense for you. But yes, not for just that method. Uncontrollable. We're fine there. So really, you can only eliminate 1 horse just utilizing that information. Let's take a look at speed. So speed obviously being very key, especially at Yonkers. Like I said, inside posts, speed is very good. We want to note horses, what I like to call dash, who've got that dash speed that can get out in front. Horses that could typically get out in front and can wire the field are very strong horses in harness. Horses that close are also powerful as well, but it's just much more difficult, much more better to be in front. You want to be first in line as much as you can, but you just have a better shot of winning. So what I like to do is look at also the last 30 days. We take a look at when the most recent race is possible, and we mark those horses that have that super fast speed, that dash 1 speed. We give them points based on that. So what dash 1 speed is, horses in the first and second call, which would be here, have to both be in first place. Or horses that wire the field also typically have that -1 speed. -2 speed is horses that have that speed are in first, in the second, and third quarters. And -3 speed is the horses that have the third and the stretch call. So we like to give points for each possible piece. We want to look at the most recent race as possible. And this goes outside of any track as well. Do this more than just Yonkers. So in this case, Dr. BB is what I would have considered -2. Looks like a P, but it's a D. -2. We're going to give him 2. Give him 2 points. He has shown a lot more earlier speed in previous ones, but that was back during a qualifier. Doesn't count a qualifier. And in October, it's too far back. We want, what have you done for me lately? Harness is very much what have you done for me lately? There are horses that typically run, or I should say pace or trot, very consistently. I'm going to look at the last 30 days. We're going to take a look at number 3 horse here, Lincoln Boulevard. You're going to notice that he did show a little nose in front here in the second quarter. I'm going to give him credit, especially since he was parked on side with a -2 speed. Well, give him. Keep on rolling. Brazen Brazilian, I see nothing. Speed, nothing there. 5 is gone. 6, I see no speed. 7, I see back here in freehold. See, he wired the field here, so we're going to give him -1 speed. I'm going to give him 3 points. -1, you get 3. -2, you get 2. -3, you get 1. You notice number 7 already has 5 points. Very powerful horse. And 8 shows nothing. Keep on going. Driver win percentage. We want to look at horses that only have 10% plus are viable here. That's what we want. 10% plus. Horse drivers that have over 20% will get bonus credit on this. So driver here, Jason Bartlett, percentage 18%. He gets a point. You got Scott Zuron, didn't make the cut, 9%, not there. Jordan Stratton, 17%. Gets Mark McDonald, 8%, gets nothing. George Brennan, 16%, gets a point. Got Austin Siegelman, 10%, reaches just that, gets a point. Brett Holland's got 10%, gets a point. I'm going. The try. So this is what I call the try, or the Mr. Trifecta, especially here. What's the try? Try only happens within the last 1 or 2 races within 30 days. Horses that are parked on the outside that are parked on the second and third quarter, or have lost, have lost within 3.5 lengths. Tried to get it. They tried to win. They were on the outside. They had a rough trip. They had a difficult journey, a difficult path, and was consistent all the way through. You'll see a lot of horses that will try, and we can use, for example, here on Lincoln Boulevard. He was parked on the outside. Fire way. Now, had he been at the finish within 3.5 lengths, I would have given him the try. But no, he just ran out of gas. In a lot of cases, you are. If you're going to be parked on the outside, you're going to run out of gas. Let's take a look a little bit further back. Here, once again, parked on the outside. Still did not get within that 3.25 length. So he didn't get necessarily the point off of it. He's got to be within 3.5 lengths. Very close, but not quite. Had we been able to go beyond 30 days, Pocono Journey would have qualified for this. Tried when parked on the outside and just lost by 3.25 lengths. That's would be worth a point, but we're I'm not giving him a point because it's outside. Wait, hold on. That's February. I lied. That's inside. I forgot what the date was. That is inside it. So this is where you're going to get that point. It's worth a point. It shows the horse tried. It tells me what that tells me. The horse is ready. The horse is primed. The horse has the ability. The horse has the confidence. The driver is driving well. And he's doing everything he can to put this horse in position to try to win. So Lincoln Boulevard will get that 1 point. Completely forgot what the date was. That's just called being tired. That's what that's called. We got that. Let's keep on going with the tries. Boom, boom, and lost with pace. Gets a point for it. Was within 3.25 lengths of it. Parked on the outside. Did try. Once again, parked here. Second or third quarter. It does not have to be both. More is better. That just shows you that's stronger. Once again, parked on the outside. Still closed well. Give him another point. Get points per piece. Yeah. Nothing. Not there. Nothing. Not there. Nothing for a 7. Chip. Here. Boom. Bondy shake. Parked on the outside. Tough post. Still managed within 3.25. That tells me the horse is ready to go. Uncontrollable. I don't see anything on the part. That is the try. Driver changes. Big piece. Obviously, on first-time starters, you're not going to get much. Obviously, from other tracks, could be. A lot of times from other tracks, if you're not sure what to do, you kind of got to know names. Todd McCarthy to Scott Zuron. Typically an upgrade. In this case, I don't remember what Tom McCarthy's win percentage is right now. I don't have the stats up in front of me, but we'll leave that as is. Jordan Stratton from Tyler Miller. Stratton's very good. We're gonna let's see. We got Matthew Kikali, Mark McDonald. That's a downgrade. Can't get anything for that. George Brennan, Scott Zuron. So Scott Zuron was at 9%. George Brennan's at 16%. That's an upgrade. Get a point. Let's see. Austin Siegelman. Nope. No driver change there. Brent Holland. No driver change. Keep on going. Class drops. Class drop. Horses that have dropped in class or have had major purse drops of at least $2,000 or more than the last 30 days. Let's take a look. Nope. No class drop here. Nope. No class drop here. You can also use the class rating at the top here if you want to utilize that. You notice if you utilize that, you'll see that number 2 is going up. Number 3 is staying the same. Number 4 is staying the same. What is this? 18,000. Yep, purse is 18,000. Let's see. 1,000, same, and same. Really, no class going drops. Now, class rises. We could talk about a little bit about with Dr. BB. He's technically going up on the rise. But for us to give them credit, they have to win. Or a horse has moved up in class that consecutively cashed multiple races but have lost within 3.5 lengths. So Dr. BB did not cash. Did go up in class, but he did not cash. The rest of these, not seeing anything. Good there as well. Let's take a look at the closing speed here. So we're looking for the horse with the fastest quarter. Gonna get some credit here. Let's take a look here. 30 and 1, 29 and 1, 28 and 4, 28 and 2, 28. It's gonna be the winner here. Another point for number 7. Post position relief. So looking for horses that gets closer post the previous last 2 posts. Now draws on the inside. So those horses that finally get some post position relief we want to see. So take a look here. Nope. starter. Oh, to make the case for it, but has shown better here. Is get the 4. You could consider it. I consider outside post 7 through 9. 6, I don't consider an outside post. So we're going to leave that off. Outside does get some post position relief from the 7, and look how well he did here with it. We're going to give 7. Oh, I'm sorry, 7's not. He just won. He just dang near won from this post last time out. So guard that. No post position relief on that one. And then anything after fresh claim. I don't see any claims recently. We see a trainer change from it. That could be considered something. Trainer was at a 15%. Michael Kimmelin, going to Sarah Kimmelin. But if you notice, the existing trainer is Sarah Kimmelin. That's just a brother, sister, wife, husband combo, wombo combo. She's just trying to bump up that stats because she's garbage. She don't win. But boss, Mr. Michael Kimmelman, does win. So he might be just switching that over to get A, either experience, B, kind of buff up that win percentage. That's it. Take a look. Let's add them up. So we got 1 point for number 1. So what do you do with first-time starters, right? Well, if we were in a party of first-time starters, that might be something. A lot of times you also want to look at, what the pedigree is. In tougher places like Yonkers, it's tough to say. Obviously, Jason Bartlett on the inside post, but with the first-time starter, this horse is mainly in against 3 to 6-year-olds, non-winners of 4. Like, that's right out of the gate. Pretty tough stuff. And in this case, I would have a difficulty putting him in because all these horses have many races with it, and many of these horses are very good. So I would want to see things that are happening. I would want to see, if he was going against a bunch of nags, sure, why not? So we'll disregard that. So let's see. Let's total up the scores here. So I think number 7 is our top choice. Now 7 on the outside post is 8 Yonkers. Very tough, right? So even with the point system, you still want to be smart about things. So you want to take a look at and listen and see what the rest of this is showing here. Real quick before I continue, I'm just going to make sure I still have sound on it. 1 second. Apologies if you might hear something. Outside post is okay. Good. Just want to make sure it has get sound. Didn't want to talk to no one here. So with that being said, we're gonna want to we'll have number 7 as our top choice. I scored 8 points on our scale. We got a 7, a 3, and then we have a tie. We do with ties. Well, you kind of got to individually look at each of the horse. Obviously, Yonkers post position is pretty clear. Just looking at Brazen Brazilian compared to 7 Blue Chip. 7 Blue Chip hasn't done a whole lot lately at this class level. You notice there's not much. He did get a dead heat 3rd way back in February. Hasn't done much since. That was on the 2-hole. Now draws the outside. Has not done much on the outside post. I'm not putting any stock there. Sure, could he get 3rd? Absolutely. You think he will? No. We're going to go with a little bit of the inside post of a horse that's got shows a little bit of lateness, a little late kick. Mark McDonald, I think he gets up in that 3rd. We're going to go with a 7-3-4 deal. So let's go ahead. Let's fire up what the video is. Let's take a look and see if I was right or if I'm completely wrong. But this is kind of using that point system and kind of what I talked about as to what races go. Let me go ahead and switch this on over to this. Oh, one here. Let me bring up the race here real quick. And let's go to race 1. Pause it real quick here for it. Get there. All right. And let's show this. Go. And let's here. And just to give everyone awareness, our top choice, the number 7 one's going off at 3 to 5 here. You'll note that. Loading. Oh, not too loud. Figure it out.
Ready for the Tuesday opener.
Pause it as we go through.
They're off. Out quickly between horses, Lincoln Boulevard. There's Sauvignon Blue Chip on the far outside. Speed from Bondi Shake. Dinner Party toward the inside.
So merely just pausing there, you notice that 7's showing some early speed out of the gate. Obviously, if you're at Yonkers, you're going to want to be over very quickly if you're on the outside. If you have a hot contender, you need to get over there soon. Even if you're not great on the wheel, if you're showing any form of early speed, which Bondi Shake does, right? You're going to note once again that he's got that early speed. We noted it before. Front here. The next time we do it'll be a little bit better here, but let me just hide this quick. You notice it does show that early speed here, 2 back. So we know Bondi Shake can get out to the front. So we want to see 7 do that, and certainly has just immediately out of the gate. Good to see what you want to see. So far, so good. Continue on with what we got. Try this back open here again.
Alongside is Dr. BB. Lincoln Boulevard, who left, is now gathered back. Will drop in 5th, about 6 lengths
Notice
from the
he's got
speedy
that
leader here in
hot
Sauvignon
pocket
Blue
there.
Chip. Leads it by a length.
Behind that 6 there. So the 6 that we kind of scrolled up here on, I'm going to try to see if I can combo. I can a little bit. 6 obviously never showed any. He was that potential 3rd or 4th choice. Really drove out in front. I'm not expecting the 6 to have enough gusto. The 6 has never tried to be out front first, so I'm really curious to see what Brennan's trying to do. I think he's trying to shake some things up. Horse has only ever shown that it's won late in the race. So my guess is the 6 is going to gas as we get around to the 3/4 pole.
Half at the pocket is the favorite Bondi Shake, and Austin Siegelman looks to take over the lead with the opening favorite. It's a gap of 3 lengths to Dinner Parties and Parimutuel Debut. Next
there we go.
It's Dr. BB, Lincoln Boulevard next.
7 taking that lead.
Far in the back,
it's going to be hard up front.
Brazilian. The opening quarter shows 28-1. Moving around the far turn the first time. The back markers are A.B. Collins, and trailing is Uncontrollable. 9 lengths from the leader, and that is Bondi Shake. Bondi Shake leads it by 2 lengths now over Sauvignon Blue Chip. Dinner Party remains in 3rd. Long shot Dr. BB currently 4th and spots the favorite 5 lengths as they proceed in single file to the half mile. Stratton tips out with Lincoln Boulevard to be followed closely by Brazen Brazilian. Then it's 2 more back to A.B. Collins, nudged along and trailing.
So if you look at the fractions here, 28-1 for the first quarter, 59 flat. You know, just kind of bringing up where Bondi's at. You know, last time one back at Freehold, wire the field with very similar fractions. I think is going to be tough here. We got Lincoln Boulevard coming in on the outside here, which was our 2nd choice. I think is going to have a nice dueling piece here. We'll see if Bondi can hold off on it. Bondi's does have that best late kick. I think it's just going to pay dividends down the road. You're obviously not getting a price at 3 to 5 here, but we're not necessarily worried about price right now. We're just trying to pick the winner.
Is Uncontrollable. 8.5 would cover the field. They go a half mile in 59 seconds flat, and they're all in pursuit of Bondi Shake. Bondi Shake looking for his 2nd win of the season, leads it by just a length toward the inside. Sauvignon Blue Chip's been in the prowl the whole way on the outside. Lincoln Boulevard grinding it out first over, waiting in the wings. 2nd over is long shot Brazen Brazilian. Shuffle back toward the inside, the first time starter Dinner Party. Then it's the tandem of Dr. BB inside of A.B. Collins, and Uncontrollable. 3/4 in 1:28. 29-second 3rd quarter for the long-time leader. It's Bondi Shake still dealing with the
You're gonna notice that 6 is still kind of hanging in there tough. My guess right now is he's still gonna be gassing out here. Like I said, I don't think he never had the juice here. It's between 7 and 3 here. 4 is coming in on the outside. That's our third choice coming in, picking up the pieces on that. 4 has been known to always fire up late, as per the past performance. Had a second 2 back at similar company down in Pokey. Let's see what we got.
The first over Lincoln Boulevard. On the inside, third is Sauvignon Blue Chip. Then in between horses, fourth, Brazen Brazilian. A.B. Collins on the far outside, kicking in from a long way back. And on the inside is Dinner Party. Into the stretch, Bondi Shake trying to see this through. Bondi Shake has had enough of Lincoln Boulevard. Toward the inside, Sauvignon Blue Chip. Bondi Shake, too good. Second, probably Sauvignon Blue Chip. Then Lincoln Boulevard. And then a scrum three-way photo for fourth.
So immediately I was wrong in the 6. 6 held tough. I thought the 6 was about to gas there. So 6 actually did well. I think Brennan had a smart idea to get him out front, especially with the speed that we had there, and just as we alluded to, Bondi Shake with that very much that it's just too strong. It's just too good. Too much juice. Had the best late kick, scored the most points. And when we handicapped here, 4 was coming, just far late in there. I was expecting 6 to move, further back there. 3 kind of drifted out a little bit wide there. I was expecting a little bit better effort. Really surprised didn't get up for second. But props to the 6.
Number 7, Bondi Shaken was first. 6, Sauvignon
very,
Blue
very
Chip
well.
second. 3, Lincoln Boulevard third. 5,
Very
A.B.
good
Collins
pacing
finished fourth.
by the 6. Really blew it up. At 8-1 too. It's got a nice second choice on that one. But we were deciding between Brazen and 7 for the third choice. We just 4, which is fine. But would have been bottomless anyways on the exactas. Had we thrown in the 6 and you boxed it, sure, you could have probably picked up something there. But not too bad. But it just shows you, once you kind of sit down, you just kind of look at what you're trying to do. I'm doing the point piece. You can, really, it really detracts and really eliminates potential players into the game. That's what it really does. So it's something that I think works well. I think it's going to work differently for anyone but I think it's a place to start for most. And I'm going to go ahead and give another shot here. Let's go ahead. Let's roll down to race number 2. That going on. All right. So, race number 2. I'm going to go a little bit faster this time, so hopefully be able to catch up and see what's going on here. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure this is working. Oh, all right. Race number 2. So, Jim Rewards, Gents, Colts, Horses, and Geldings, leg number 3. Pass rating 83. This is obviously a series of races here, so obviously no class levels. So you're going to be looking at when you get these types of races, you're going to be looking at horses that likely have already raced in it, like this has, since this is at the start of it, or horses of a similar class rating in other races if you're trying to make some. So let's power through this bad boy here. I'll go a little bit quicker this time. Let's just go through the same exact pacings. I'm looking for winners with that pace time here. I'm not seeing any ones here. Cashes here at Yonkers. 4 and 2 at the bottom. Number 5 horse. 4 and 2 pace. Now, what happens, you might ask, what happens if there's horses that are underneath that? Maybe your par is high. Well, you could still count those horses in there, all right? You could say, for example, Pocono Downs 153 and 2, but that was at Pocono Downs. But let's say you had another horse that was 153 and 4 here, Rodina Road, right? For example, this would be a horse you could say, well, that could be the pace number as well. And I usually take whoever's second and third on things. You could do 153 and 4 too. You could do that as well. Either works. It's fine. You could go by first. You could go by second. Really, if it's not in first, it's whoever has been in the money with it. So if you want to be very stringent on that, you could certainly just look for anything that has it. So in this case, it's 153 and 1 is in fact the par time on it. Horses with par time, we give a pair of points. So 151 par at 152 to 154. That's our part time. 153 and 2 to 154 and 1. So process out. Easier to do. And horses can get multiple part times. No worries about that. 151. Nope, nothing there. Nope. Yep. Match it. If it matches, which this one does, they also get 2 here. Also is the par time. So we have 2 par horses. And that happens. That's nothing big deal about it. We're going to eliminate now. So this is where you can get kind of itchy. In these types of races where it's very close, hard times usually where you want to put your eliminations at. It's very possible you could eliminate the winner right out of the gate here, and that's fine. You're going to run into that at times. You try not to. And many of these cases where it's a very close race, you may not want to. But we're going to go with the par time. I'm going to eliminate this guy. Was 1. The point for being in par. Very stringent. Sulky. Dice. Par. This was not the par. Time. 54 and 1. Point. I'm sorry. Gotta back that up here. It's got to be within. You got to cash. So he's got the par time, but he's not in the money. I apologize, or he's not within the within 4/5 of a second here. So he's within the 4/5 of a second, but he's out of the money. He technically doesn't get one. You could give him one, but we're gonna play it where we don't here. Nope. Horses not make any part time. So he's got a part time, but he did not cash. We'll still keep him in play. Never know. So limited a bunch right out of the gate. So that's good. Speed. Let's take a look. Not seeing any speed. That one back here. That's February 19th. That's beyond the 3. Nope, no speed. All right. Driver win percentage. Let's take a look. Got 1 point for Jordan. Oh, fine. That's crossed out. Zealand. Donald. Yep. For the try, I see was parked on the outside and was within 3.5. Gets the try here for it. So did lose. Get that try piece in it. There's a try right here. That time. There's another try right here. Another time. There's another try right here. That's another try. Let's see what else we got here. Nope. Okay, good to go. And now we're going to go through the driver change. Driver changes, Stratton's on it. Nope. Leland, nope. Donald, nope. Okay. Driver change. Class drop. These are all same classes. They're all in the MGM Gents. Don't have to worry about that. Nothing with class rise as well. Closing speed. Let's take a look. 27 and 3. 26. Nasty. The Woodbine though. We'll do 27. That was pretty good. Point anyway. 27 for the closing speed. Post position relief. Take a look. Does get some post position here. Technically 6 isn't. You know what? Let's cross that out. Back as original. Or when we won't. Usually 7 through 9 is what you want for the post position relief. We'll stick to that. We talked about that before. Fresh off the claim, nothing's been claimed. So let's take a look. So very tight race. Go with the point based. Let's see. This is gonna be hard. I got a feeling this is race on this one here. So we got 3, we got 1, and we got 5. I could see, just even outside the point system, I could see, talk about sports section, a lot of early speed, draws a nice inside post. Kaleki is not on, which is interesting. Zuron's on, but that could come into play. Has cashed multiple times. You could technically potentially include that horse down the road. This is kind of where you kind of want to also think outside the box. Point method system is not 100% foolproof, but it's good guidance for it. 315, we're going to see. One I think is going to be very tough. Technically, you could give him that 5th point potentially. Could be an even Steven tie. Let's just try with the 315 and see it. On over here. Flip this. Got that. Good to go. Oh, I forgot to show me. Eliminate that. Let me just show you kind of some of the things circling. It was being covered. Apologies for that. There's all my notes. I'm going to show what that looks like. Yeah. Nope. Bring it back. Bring sexy back here. Here. This. Hit play. Yeah. Expect the 2 to be out in front.
Set for the MGM Rewards, gents. Leg 3. Here they come. They're off. Samson Blue Chip on the far outside is fired out for the lead. With the inside, Perfect Boy Hanover. Bottle Rocket in the center of the track had a touch of speed as well as they bank into the first turn.
Not at all what I thought. 7 blew the doors out of the gate here to get to the front. Bartlett wanted over. Of course, not shown any early speed since last year. So it's an interesting move. We saw what happened with the 6 last race. Maybe the 7 does something similar. Big price at 25 to 1 too. Take a look.
And then sports section and Rodina Road. And it is Samson Blue Chip who's peeled off here to lead by 3.5 over Perfect Boy Hanover, the pocket sitting favorite here. And now Stratton cuts him loose. Here's Perfect Boy Hanover at 1 to 5.
The 1 got heavily bet here, by the way. Mind you, 8 to 5 morning lines. I get it. The 1 has been very tough. Cash very close, neck in the nose. I understand why he got bet down 1 to 5. He's got the post. You got Stratton and the bike. I get it. Our choice for Dino Rodas we have as our top choice. 11 to 1. Yeah, I'm rolling them dice. I'm giving it a shot no matter what.
5 going up to now he backs off again. We'll take the pocket. And Samson Blue Chip keeps the lead. The opening quarter was 26 and 4. Bottle Rocket and Michael Whalen are tracking third, then a gap of 2.5 to Sports Section and Rodina Road. Then it's a big break of about 5.5 to Stop Staring. And relegated to last has been a lackluster major show. They've reached the top of the stretch the first time, and it is the upset-minded Samson Blue Chip at 25-1.
The 26-4 first quarter, blazing for this class. Last couple races only have been 27-4, so a lot of early speed up front. I don't see the 7 holding it. I was wrong last time. I'm wrong here. I think the 1's going to pass them up here, probably right before we get to the 3/4. Pull the pocket. I think you're going to want the people who close late on the kick. Our top choice does not have the best late kick. That is the number 5. So the 5 sitting nicely in third spot. Just needs to pull the pocket to do it. We'll see if we can catch a trip with 3. Looking a little sketchy. We'll see.
Strutting his stuff tonight. Let me get a length and a half from Perfect Boy Hanover, who's a big pocket threat here. Length and a half back third. Bottle Rocket will have every chance. Then comes Sports Section. Rodina Road wants out. They went a half mile in 56-3, so a 29-4 second quarter, working the way to the backstretch, the final time. A length and a half back is Stop Staring, and trailing throughout has been Major Show, dropping 8.5 lengths from this long shot, Samson Blue Chip, who's trying to go all the way. Absolutely no excuse for Perfect Boy Hanover. In third is Bottle Rocket, still in the clear. Then a break of 3 more.
And there goes 1. Making that move before the 3/4. Going 5 behind. Our choice, about 2 lengths behind. Might be too far at this point. We'll see.
Down the inside and dropping back there was Sports Section. Rodina Road is on the wide side. 3/4, 124.
Yeah, the 1's loose. I don't think he's losing this one.
4 and 2, and now Perfect Boy Hanover, and Stratton says go, and the response is instant. Perfect Boy Hanover upside a very vulnerable Samson Blue Chip, and Bottle Rocket switches to the far outside into the stretch. On the inside, Samson Blue Chip. On the outside, Perfect Boy Hanover. Now here's Bottle Rocket catching the eye. Bottle Rocket on the outside of Perfect Boy Hanover.
Right there shows you the beauty of the late kick. You got fast fractions. You have a 26-4, 56-3 on class levels that you've not reached this in this grouping. And a 124-2, you're gonna get gassed. The 7 was very game here. Very, very impressive by the 7 here. Our third choice did not make it in there. Had you boxed it, might have got the 3 up. I'm sorry, the 5 up here. The late kick, put them on this one.
We're dead tight. Whoa, that got close. Among Bottle Rocket and Perfect Boy Hanover, Samson Blue Chip, and then is Rodina Road. Rodina Road. 4.
Find out what this was at. Yep, 5 did get up. Well, there you go. You got the 5-1-3 close, right? Samson Blue Chip was very game. 25-1 on the outside. Really sent him. Done very well. I mean, compared to its last starts, which were garbage. Very garbage. With the bad post, did show it. Hasn't done much from that 7 post. Bartlett decided to gun it this time, and I think worked well. So I'm wondering if you're going to be seeing more of that as the car continues on that speed. But the Bottle Rocket with that late kick was nasty. Good timing by Mr. Very good timing. Very, very good timing. All right, let's jump on over to the next race here. Let's keep on trucking here. We're going to go quick. Going quick. Claiming allowance 30,000. Claimers coming in hot and ready like a sandwich. Find a winner here. 153-2. W there. Looks like that's going to be the par. 153-2. Good par. Points. So 153. Or going to be the beast, the 4/5. Sorry, 153-3, 4, 154-1. I apologize. All right. So let's rock this out here. 154 and 1 being the scapegoat here. Not cutting it here. I'm not seeing a 154 and 1 here. Not seeing a 154 and 1 here. Or 1 here. 54 and 1 here and here. Not seeing 154 here. And seeing a pair of 154s here. Here. There we go. Not seeing one there. So it's a quick and easy method to eliminate horses, and we're going to keep rolling with it. We're not going to bother looking at other stuff. The more you look at it, if you stick with the point system, you focus dedicated on it, you're going to be hitting big races. You're also going to be missing some big races probably too. It's a feast or famine a little bit on that front, but this will build you to be regiment, secure, solid in the way you handicap by just going through these methods on it. Let's take a look here at a class rating 83. Take a look at the horses. Right now, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the speed. I seed speed. -3 point. I also see here also as getting a point. I'm gonna actually give him the credit for the -1. He has shown it. Gave him 1 point there, 2 points, 3 here. I see -1 here as well, right here. 1, 2, 3. Nothing here. Yeah. Keep on going. Driver win percentage. Boom, a point. Boom, a point. We're all over 10%, remember? Boom, a point. Prize. Not seeing I see one back here that's beyond the just over 30 days. Doesn't technically count. 31 days. I mean, you could give it to him, right? You could always do the try here. But he has to lose. Get credit for it. Nothing on the track. Driver change for the better. Daniel Dubé, Tamar, I'm sorry, Stratton, nope. Siegelman, nope. Computer, technically, it's driver change compared to Bartlett for less. You want to be technical about it. Nope. So, class drop. Nope. Nope. Yep. Dropping class here. Dropping back down to 30,000. Credit. Class rise. This horse is getting the class rise. So on a class rise, they need to have won last time out. Or cash the last consecutive 2. It's one there. Horse is on the move. He is improving. You want a horse that is improving, that is doing its best work. Closing speed time. 27.4. 7-2 is your winner. Post position relief. Don't get it. Not getting it. Gets the post position relief here as well. 1 from the outside. This horse is on fire. Has that 2-1 morning line. Not surprised. Trenton probably picked this one over. Well, potentially. Fresh off the claim. Not seeing any. So our top choices are 4, 5, 7. Give it a shot. Horse should show some early speed. Let's see if we can get to the early speed. Shows up here on it.
ready for the pick six. They're off. Dispatched to a good even start. Inside, Marty Munkhauser. Mariner Seelster alongside. Between horses, Let Us Rip Rita. Not too much early speed here besides Marty Munkhauser, who takes him into the first turn from Mariner Seelster. Now, here's an early move on the outside from a pumped up Let Us Rip Rita, who's on that right line pretty good, but nonetheless takes the lead as they move across the...
Nothing early pushing it, but then Ford decided to finally kick into gear. No one was wanting to take the lead. Ford says, give me that. I'll take that.
The backstretch. Settling in fourth, It's Good to Be the King. Followed then by JoJo's Place. And we drop back two more to Majestic Kiwi and Bevins Cullens at the end. 9 lengths from the leader, Let Us Rip Rita at 6-5. Opening quarter was 28 seconds flat. Let Us Rip Rita looking to make it 3 in a row. Leads it here by about 2. Shadowed by Marty Munkhauser. Then Mariner Seelster, the two 13-year-olds. And then we come back another length and a half to It's Good to Be the King. And the King is 6 off the lead. JoJo's Place taking a...
Now, mind you, the 3 horses scratched here. I didn't note that before. I've been doing the handicapping. I don't even look at the race replay, so I don't know what's live or not. So it's very possible when I do these picks like this right now, I could be picking a horse that's technically not in the race. So 3 did get pushed out. So everyone moves in closer, right? That's a big difference when it comes to Yonkers. So that 4-hole, now the 3-hole, 5 holes, the 4-hole, et cetera, et cetera. So horses you might like or might eliminate from the outside, like a 7 or a 6. 7 no longer is technically on the outside. He's in the 6-hole. That's not a bad place to be. So not too shabby. See what happens.
A lot of support at 7-5. Has some work to do. A length and a half more. That's held by Majestic Kiwi. And an uphill climb at the back for Bevins Cullinan, who's still better than 8 lengths from the pace setter Let Us Rip Rita, who gets a half mile in 57 seconds. Just a 29-second.
It was a slow first quarter. Average second quarter. See what happens.
Well-rated second quarter. Oh, Marty Munkhauser right on the inside continues to track the leader. Third and about to come to the outside. It's Mariner Seelster. Length and a half back to the inside. It's Good to Be the King. Now JoJo's Place has moved to the outside. Will get cover as Mariner Seelster tipped out, but not doing much here. In fact, he is stalled. A break of 3 more. That's held by Majestic Kiwi.
Stall's going to help out the 4 quite a bit. The 2 is just absolutely parked there on the south side. Went to the outside. Has done nothing. Gonna absolutely bone the 5, the 7, which might be starting to wind up, but way too back. Mind you, 78 to
1. And Bevins Cullen, very lackluster, has lost touch with the field. 3 quarters, 124-4, 27-4 third quarter on the final turn, and Let Us Rip Rita starts to impose his will, and the 12-year-old is peeled off here by 3. Then Marty Munkhauser and Mariner Seelster, the dueling 13-year-olds, second and third. But in the stretch, it's Let Us Rip Rita. Marty Munkhauser toward the inside. Mariner Seelster, late pace, It's Good to Be the King. Let Us Rip Rita, 3 in a row.
There you go. So 4 nearly wiring the field there. It's, a horse that, especially in the point system, is on the rise. It's just doing everything right, is just likely to take it. Obviously, morning lines 2-1, went off at 6-5, was the favorite. Despite going into tougher class, it's just doing all the right things. You want a horse that's on the move, on the up.
Mariner Seelster second best, Marty Munkhauser third, and It's Good to Be the King.
And then basically picking up with the 1, kind of hanging in there. Nothing too super crazy on that. Got the W. Nothing on the exact trifecta front. Let's move on to the next. Do a handful more. Maybe we'll take a look at tomorrow's card as well. Another MGM Gents. Another leg of this bad boy. We were just did one of those before. Let's take a look. 153. Looks to be the Beast. Time. A lot of heavy contenders here. I could just note right out of the gate. Time. Give them 2. 1. That's what you want. 153 and 4. Nope. Not there. Part-time winner for here and here. Boom. 150 track. Or nope, not there. Let's see what else we got. Oh, yep, got one here. And nope. And yep, got one there. There we go. Eliminated some contenders. See what happens. 153 and 4. So let's jump on over here. Not seeing any speed. I see dash one here, so we're gonna give him a 3-point piece. A couple times. Also see it here. So I notice right out of the gate. Notice if they're showing that, even the horses that we crossed out, there's a lot of early speed. So you can take that for what you will. Find the fastest horse, or do you want to find the horse that's going to be there at the end? So you might want to look at, if you start seeing a lot of early speed, you want to look at those guys who's got the late kick. Find out who that is when they're contenders. Here. Driver win. Nothing. Stratton. Bartlett. Then we got the try. He won. Doesn't count. Oh. Tried, but didn't make it in the 3.5 horse lengths. Tried, but also didn't win. Get within that horse length. Point there. Driver change for the better. Bartlett. Computers the same. Stratton from Brennan, technically improvement. I'd give it about the same here. Zeron's actually a worse driver change. Let's see. Class drop. Nope. Class all the same. Class rise. Don't have to worry about it. Closing speed. Let's take a look. 26 and 4 is really fast. Really fast for this group. So this horse is shown. This guy's going to be one to look at in your exotics. Picking up the pieces at the end. We'll see if the 2 does that. Let's see. Post position relief. Nope. 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 And no one's been claimed. Good. Let's do it. Our top choice is the 3-horse Saranac Blue Chip. The number 3. Followed by Making Some Noise. And got 3, 6. And then a tie between the 2 and the outside post. We're going to go inside. 2, 6, 2. That's our top choice. Flip it on over. Let's see what we got.
Field is on gate.
A lot of early speed here.
They're off.
A lot of early speed.
A disastrous beginning for Salzburg Hero from that inside post.
One just took a goose on that one, but good news, we don't have the 1. That's good.
Out quickly, though, was Saranac Blue Chip, who made an easy lead going into the first turn, leading it by a length and a half over Barry White Hanover. Making Some Noise, got away in third, length and a half back and forth to Highballer, Phoenix of Flood.
Top choices right out in front here, followed by the 5 and the 6, and then the 2. So we're looking pretty good on the exotic front.
Fuzzy fifth, not the best of beginnings as well, about 7.5 lengths from the lead. Then a gap of 2 to Salzburg Hero, who really missed the start. The trailers are counter-offer, and Dance It Out is about 10 lengths.
9-2 on our top choice here, by the way, as well, is pretty good. Was expecting lower. The favorite being the 2, the late run. I'm thinking everyone else thought the same with that very, very fast final stretch run kick there on the time. So we're gonna see. That's where everyone's putting their money, that he's gonna be cleaning up hard. See if the 3 can hang in.
Legs from the speedy Saranac Blue Chip, who's looking to make it 4 in a row. Gets an opening quarter in 27-3. Moving on the far turn the first time. Sitting the pocket there in the red blinkers. That is Barry White Hanover at 44-1. Then making some noise. High Ballers, the even money favorite. In fourth and about 5 off the lead. Following Highballer is Phoenix of Fluzzy, who gets a bit closer now in fifth and wants to get out to the outside. Also comes Salzburg Heroes pulling on that left line. Length and a half more to counter offer. And Dance It Out will have to come from last to get it done here. So they get a half mile, 57-2, 29-4 second quarter with Saranac Blue Chip looking to go 3 for 3 in the MGM for.
He's going to be pulling 3 wide here, coming down the third quarter call. Lining up pretty good for him. Fractions are pretty. First quarter's pretty quick. Slowed it down a bit in the second, which was good. Probably saved a little bit of gas there. See if we can hang tough.
Gents, letting it by a length and a half. Sitting the pocket is Barry White Hanover, making some noise, doing just that now. Making some noise, coming first over. 2 lengths back to Highballer fourth. Needs to pick it up from there. After that comes Phoenix of Fluzzy, 6 lengths from the lead as time winds down. And then moving up the inside, counter offer, passing a struggling Salzburg Hero. 3 quarters up in 124 and 4, 27 and 2 thirds.
5 aluminum hard in the pocket at 44-1, that's for sure.
Third quarter, now they're on the final turn. It's Saranac Blue Chip shrugging off the challenge of making some noise. Toward the inside, the big long shot, Barry White Hanover third.
If the 2's got that late kick as advertised.
High Ballers not doing enough yet into the stretch. It's Saranac Blue Chip trying to go 3 for 3 in the MGM. On the outside, continuing to battle away, making some noise. Moving between horses, Barry White Hanover far outside. High Baller, deep stretch. Saranac Blue Chip, yes!
And picking up the W, the 2, I believe, got it for second 5. Blowing it up at 44-1, getting in. Top choices there. 2 was just far too late, and that's the reason why you don't necessarily. He showed no early speed. He just showed that late, fast, super fast fraction closing speed, fast closing quarter, very fast. But a lot of people see that and they just bet on that and hope for the best. Got close, but he not close enough to first. Wasn't close enough to first. Got up maybe for second. Let's see.
High Baller.
Fast for this bad boy. Got up for third, did not get second. 3-5-2. Did a 3-6-2. 6 was hanging in there, but just didn't have enough. That first quarter, first over was
coming back to the winner's circle.
Was too much. 5 just got the trip. All the 5
Fourth.
did. Just hang out there at the trip for a while. Moving on over to the next one. Do it again. Hopefully this is helpful. Gives you an idea of how to handicap the harness. So let's see. We got the W there. We got the W or there too. We didn't get here. No. They're 3 for 4 right now on win. 3 for 4. That, don't forget. Okay. Another MGM Gentleman deals. Let's go ahead. Eliminate some horses. 54-1. 2. 154-1 is it. What happens when a horse is raced faster than the par time? You just kind of miss a point. Fine. It happens, but we want winners. That's who. When horses win, that marks the par. That shows you that that's what that horse was. That's what that race was ran at, or paced at, or trot at, however you want to. 152. By bayonets, give points. Point there. That's that. Got a point there. Technically out of the money. Outside the money. Gets one. Close enough. Here. Yep. Technically gets a point here. Five 154. Not close to them. This is where you could, in that 4/5, could potentially put something in there. You could absolutely have it. So, you could keep them in. You'd be fine with keeping them in. I'm gonna toss them here. I want to get some eliminations out here. A lot of times in these races, many times races are so may not eliminate any horse. I like to try to eliminate where I can. Stretch of them, technically. Really only eliminated one horse. You could leave them in there. This shows me this field's very tight from a timing perspective. So it'd be harder to find winners potentially in this field compared to other cards, where it's just much more apparent. All right, speed, nothing. Technically showed a little bit a -1. Give him the credit. A B. It's a D. Let's see. This definitely has got -1. Nothing. Driver win percentage. Boom. 1. Boom. And boom. Boom. The try. Yeah. Parked on the outside. Lost within 3.5 lengths. Definitely a try. Again, parked on the outside. Very close to the try. 3 3/4. Not quite there. So this one did and lost. It's a shot. Technically, this one did. Could get another point there. I'm gonna leave it. 1 didn't get it. No. Nope. Tried. Got close. Gets a point. Driver change for the better. Same. Is worse. Did you subtract points? Maybe. If you wanted to go down that. I usually just use this point scale. Cream always rises to the top, as per the Macho Man Randy Savage would say. Usually would rise up in there. Oh, computer, light increase. Not enough to where I would give one. Down. Class drop. These are all the same ones. Class rise is fine. Closing speed. 27 and 2. 27. That's a woodbine though. I want to get this closing here. Or 8 horse. He's gonna get you. Closing speed, post position relief. I know the outside posts aren't getting it. Nope. Yes, definitely gets it here. Nope. Claim. Nope. All right. Yeah. End results. At 4. 5th. 4 with 3. Notice there's a lot of horses in this one. I think it's going to be a relatively open round. I think a lot of things could happen. I noticed there's quite a few horses that have broke. Um, I think, boy, last couple races, there's been some bombers here. Let's see if we get any special ones in this guy. 4, 3, and here we go. Get the next one. That and fire it up here. Here we 4, 3, and 8. I think there's 4 out of 5. You'll notice our top choice is the heavy favorite. I don't look at odds when I look at horses. I look at what it picks for winners. At the 3.5, 3 to 5 shot over the 11 to 1 over the 85 to 1 beast. If we get lucky here, box them up, boys.
Ready for the pick 5. They're off. Off stride at the start was Born a Rebel. It was a quick beginning for Bet on Blake from mid-pack. Away next was Bali Beach. Jet Ace had a good start, got away third into the first turn. Then it's a gap of a length and a half fourth to flight 146. Then Select Friday as they head up the backstretch the first time. The trailing trio are Confidence Man. He's going to get you, and after the clumsy start, the trailer is Born a Rebel, 9 lengths from this leader, and that's Bet on Blake, the favorite at 1-2, leads it over Bali Beach. Jet Ace is third, then flight 146, mid-pack 5 from this favorite, 29 seconds even, clicked off in that first.
Super slow fractions. Oh, the 4 is going to be hard to beat here. One last time out with a 26-4 first quarter, just to let you know. Wired the field. Yeah, I expect him to hold on, but let's find out.
First quarter there, moving on the far turn. Then comes Select Friday. Another length and a half back to Confidence Man. He's going to get you, has better than 9 lengths to bridge this gap. And the trailer remains Born a Rebel. So Bet on Blake, the favorite, having things all his own way here. Leads it by a length and a half. Bali Beach and Stratton, though, continue to shadow in the pocket. It's a length and a half more to Jet Ace in third. Michael Whalen has flight 146 fourth, 5.5 from the lead. Then Select Friday, no change at all. They go a half mile in 58-4, 29-4 in the second quarter as they approach the backstretch. All in
also a slow second quarter.
Pursuit of Bet on Blake. Looking to make it 2 in a row here. Leads it by a length and a half on Bali Beach as they move across the backstretch. In third remains Jet Ace, flight 146.
Too slow for this rated one to close.
6 is fourth and 5 lengths from the lead.
Way far back, that is.
Then it's a big break of almost 5 lengths to a retreating Select Friday. Then comes Confidence Man. The back markers are Born a Rebel, and he's going to get you back last. 3 quarters and 127. Now they're on the final turn.
About to rocket away here.
Bet on Blake getting a bit of separation. The lead is swelled to almost 3 lengths. Off stride is flight 146. Flight 146 has made a break, and they're into the stretch. Bet on Blake continues to be elusive here and maintains a 2.5, 3-length lead. Chased home here by Bali Beach. Then it's Jet Ace. And then all the others, it's all Bet on Blake. He was much the best. Won it by nearly 3 in the end. Bali Beach second. Jet Ace third. Close fourth. Select Friday or Confidence Man.
It was over at the 1 quarter, first quarter pull. Because 29-4 with that horse. Come on. Get out of here. No one's pushing him. He was on cruise control the whole way. Absolute. Let's jump over. Let's do a little Northfield. Let's do a little tomorrow's Northfield action. Let's see what it is here. We went 4 for 5. Not too bad on the W call. Not getting anything on the exotic on that last one either, but it just shows you the system does. Let's go. Boom. Northfield for switch gears and download it. Hard. Yeah, it's Yonkers is an interesting place. Like I said, posts usually do well. Yeah, it does. It just does well. All right, that. Let's download this. Let's that. Standby loading. Oh, sure did it. Why is this not open? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere here. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. Here. Park. There we go. All right. So here it is. Field Park. Go through the card. Non-winners of 1,000 in the last 3. All right. Northfield Parks. You get a lot of class risers and droppers. I think that's a good thing to look at when you're looking at Northfield Park. Look at the class levels. I mean, you're gonna look at it anyways, but I think it's pretty important. We got any winners? This is a pretty bad class of horses, but take a look. I ain't seeing boo. So, for anyone that's cashed recently, ain't seen a whole lot of that either. Let's take a stab. Fourth? We got fourth recently, maybe? It's hard to say. So now this is one of those instances where the horse, there's no timing, no par to truly set at. Got some shippers. Got some just really bad horses. A lot of breakers. Things of that nature. So I'm gonna take a stab. Take a stab here at it. This is gonna be one of those races where I'm gonna be either exactly right or none of the top 3 will come into play because half the horses will break. I'm going to establish, use an existing horse. I'm going to establish 158 as being to anyone. So this one does. Meadowlands doesn't count. This one does. Does. This one does. 8 4 here. Nope. And technically, yeah, gets one in there too. So we got that. Let's see. Speed. Expecting to see a whole lot of speed here, but let's find out. I see a little bit of speed. A little bit of speed too there. We're gonna give them credit. These types of races where the horses are very bad, you gotta find something. That might be what you bet on. Qualifiers showed speed. Qualifiers don't count though. Let's see what we got here. Driver win percentage. 1. The try. Qualifiers don't count. Technically, yes, here. Nope. Nope. There either. Never change. That's your Lambs. Mitchell Cushing probably had better driver change. I'm not sold on it, so we're off. Make no. Nope. All right. Class drop. We're at non-winners of 1,000. Last. Okay. Definitely class drop here. That is a non-winners 6,500. Non-winners 2,500. Pretty comparable with Meadowlands. We'll leave it. Definitely class drop here. Here. And class drop here. Class rise. I don't think it was rising. Closing speed. And 3. 3. 29. A lot of 29 threes. Credit. Got those. Post position relief. Definitely one here. Definitely one here. That. Here for that. And fresh claim. This is interesting race. There's a lot of horses that are dropping class. They're not very good horses. These are horses that maybe you won a couple times last year. I mean, you'll see won once out of 26 tries last year. Won 3 times out of 26 tries. Another one once. I won 5 times. That's pretty good. These are the intangibles, the things to look at outside of it. This horse is big drop in class. That's really big. Chris Lems is par for our driver. Not amazing. You know, anything of that stretch. Does get big post position relief. Important to think about. A lot of these horses have broke. Boom, equipment break. A bunch of other ones here. This one broke. This one also broke. So there's a lot of horses. I expect this race to have 1s or 2s breaking on things. You could very easily just say, okay, this guy, he very well might just wire the field. There's no speed here. Any stretch of the imagination, there's no speed. No really late kick. Just a whole lot of who's going to show up in the end. So in these types of races, you can obviously go with the point system. And also look at of who is the best of the worst. They're all really bad. And usually in these, you want to look for a very high win percentage driver. 7 posts is tough. Kurt Sugg, though, for me, has brought home some big time winners. Knows how to close up a race. This horse has shown early speed down the stretch. Has not shown anything this year on front. Qualifiers, yeah, sure, but that's a qualifier. If you can even get close to that time, we'll absolutely blow out the company. If we want to go points, go with 3. 3. Usually, if you have that many ties for 4 points, you want to go with the inside post, which would make sense on 1. Especially this horse having, done well last year. Not sure where, but did do well. At least won once in Philly, I guess. I'm gonna take a shot here. Go with 7 second. That's my pick. That's what I'm thinking. You're gonna get some value here. We're just going purely off of the point system. 3, make a case for 3. 3 has just absolutely get riddled with post problems last 3 races. Finally gets post position relief. At a higher level than today's race, a higher pay level, one, mind you, with a better driver. David Lake's on. David Lake's very much not the greatest in the world. He'll bring home some bombers. Might get a nice price here. And in these types of races, you might want to look at a nice price. One's going to get heavily bet because he's on the rail, very high class level, but you just don't know. You really don't. Last drop should be pretty. I mean, it's big. I mean, he's racing at 86s. When he won, at a lower level. So is those 5 wins? Are those at that lower level? Right? Is that what that's at? I don't know. I've shown the 10 lines here. It's beyond this. 7. Sug. Horse is showing a lot of early speed, but breaks a buttload. Just absolutely breaks. This horse could absolutely break down the stretch. He should be at a decent price. Did cash at this level, which is about class rating for today. So I think could make it there. Could Sug usually could bring him home. This horse is either making the money or is going to break. One of the two. We're looking for a price. I think you get one. I think 3's got a decent shot. 1 will be heavily over bet. Could be with good reason. Find out. Next race. Billy's and Mares now wears a 1. Another really bad race. Horses, really bad horses. Claim price 10,000. Or non-winners of 2. Or 20,000 lifetime of 10,000. This. Take a look. Par. I'm not seeing any wins. Kind of one of that. 159 and 1 points. 9 and 2. Qualifier has not raced yet, so you can't toss a horse that practically did well in the qualifiers at bigger speeds, but anyone can do that. Qualifiers don't count. We'll see if we can eliminate anyone here. 159 and 1, 158 and 2. Credit for that one. One qualified. Crossing that one out. Oh wait, no, technically, back that up. Technically within it, but we're gonna cross him out. He's too far gone. Too far gone. Point for this one. All right. Keep on going. Speed. Is there any? A little bit here. I don't think it's enough. Not gonna mark that. Nope. Nope. No speed in this race at all. Driver win percentage. Boom. Nope. Try. Nope. Quit. Yep, did it. Got that. And let's see what else. Nope, no try there. Well, I did get that. Yeah, he does get a try count for that. And 3.5. The money, but 3.5. Not bad. Qualifiers don't count. Class drop. I don't think there's a class drop possibility here. Well, there might be. Phillies and Bears now winners 1. If it's just now winners 2, there could be. Technically is here because this horse is dropped from there in the past. That's kind of, you could play that by ear. Since we have a lot of qualifiers, we'll count it. But normally I wouldn't. Nope. 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 Yep. Class rise. Oh, there's not that. Closing speed. 30 and 2. 29 and 4. Might be it. 29 and 1. That's qualifiers, don't count. Yeah, right here. Post position relief also gets that. Right. Yep. And fresh claim dogs. This is a fresh claim dog right here. Going to good old Jesse Schmucker. Schmucker's got nothing. That doesn't count. Got to move to a better win percentage. Better. Not necessarily claim, but a trainer change I'll take as well. In this race, pretty bad. Pretty bad fillies and mares. Pretty bad. But we'll take Pierce Henry, number 4, as top choice, followed by the 6, Fortino, 2, 4, 6, and 2. Got him. And let's see here. Northfield, number 3. Let's take a look. Right now, winners of 2. Got a 158 and 4. W. Good to see those. And 3 doesn't count. 8 and 4 is the bog standard. 2, 59, 159, and 3. All right. Cook through cooking with gas. Here. There. Count. Qualifiers. Here. When you could give him one. Give him a pass on this one. Could be some really bad horses here. Cross that out. Oh, wait. That's a shipper. And this one, he's got 2. All right. Speed. That's speed 1. And there. We're also doing. We're gonna do driver win percentage as well, so we'll do one there. Speed. He's got 1. Very nice. Very nice. Another dash. Driver. A driver. And more speed. Very speed heavy. Very, very speed heavy on this. You see a lot of braking potentially happening since they are younger horses. Younger style horses. We try. Let us take a look. It's credit here. It's here. This horse absolutely loves to be on the outside. I don't know what Timothy Keith Cash or any of these guys, but this horse is always on the outside. Probably because he's slow out of the gate. Always on the outside. It does not do very good on the trying piece. He hasn't lately. Nothing for that one. There. Yes. Credit for that. And yes. Midnight Cookie. What a name. Class. Driver change for the better. Yeah. Ferrari. Nope. First. Nope. John Wingard. Boy, Thompson might be better than Wingard, but we won't give him one. Class. John Winters. Gonna be anything with that. Closing speed and post position. 3-1. Still post position here. 29-2 will get this post position. No post position. Lame dog millionaires. Lame dogs. Nope. Like it. Here we go. Top choices. Couple in here. 2, followed by number 4, followed by between 1, the 8. 2-4-1 for race number Trey. Race number field race 4. Up to 5 in the Northfield. We'll do a full card next time. We're just kind of getting the gist of it. We're also going to get some overlays and stuff as well. Make this look a little bit nicer. Black screen, but gotta start somewhere. Rome wasn't built in a day. Another non-winner at 1. Very fun racing here. 156 and 3. That's a beast. You could just probably pick this horse to win without even doing any. 156 and 3 to non-winners of 1 is stupid for baby horses. Very fast. Very fast. 56 and 4. 7. I don't think you're gonna find. Not there. There's one here. Nope. Everyone thinks of a horse win by 8 lengths, you cross them out, but here we do. Nope. Yep, this guy gets it. Just gets it in there. He gets one. 2 actually. Blasters. All right. Speed. Gets speed. -1. 3. Qualifiers. Definitely got -1. 3. Nope. Driver win percentage. 1. And another one. And another one. At the try. Did it. Times, as a matter of fact. But it only counts for twice. Nope. Nope. Yep. 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 Okay. And change for the better. Here I'm looking. Nope, nothing. Class drop or rise. Claiming non-winners of 1, non-winners of 2,000. That's technically no. Nope. At all. Let's see. Closing speed. Post position. 29. 28. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. I think. Rich keep getting richer. Fresh off the claim, I think. Trainer change. Not improving. Oh, so very easily, like I said at the beginning, number 3 is just leaps and bounds better than the rest, simply for the par time. Just to give the look of the rest. And as you can tell, the score to boot does it. You got Aaron Merriman on there. Matter of fact, he should get a point for driver because 23% driver, super good. That horse is just gonna absolutely destroy. You could lock that in right now. He's gonna bring it home. Pappy O'Daniel's legacy over here. Second. And 8 followed up by the 2. Gonna be the pick. Let's go now. The 5th race. Like I said, we'll do a full card next time out. We're just kind of getting warmed up here. Non-winners of 4. Claim dog millionaire. 158. 157 and 3. Good. 7's even better, but 157.3 is gonna probably be it. Times that are faster. That is the winning time. Or R. 1, 1, 1, 2, another 2, and another 1. Cross. And 2. Shipper from Yonkers. Yankees. Nope. Who's about that? Shipper. Nope. Can't do anything about that. That's good. They say 158. What was it? Oh, excuse me. 158 and 2. Probably give them a point for this. Not much in the way of crossing out, except for 1. Speed. Filthy, dirty speed. Give him the credit for the -1. 1. I can't count. B. Definitely. Give him -1. We'll give him -1 for this because he was parked on the outside. Okay. And then driver and the try. Oh, nothing there. Jug. Nope. point. 2 points because it's Merriman. Fire front. Nope, gets 1 for this one. Yep. Let's see what else. Last drop or rise. I wonder. 6? Well, it's 4 or 6, I should say. Technically $20,000. Nope. 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 New York one. Yeah, about the same. Down one is 2,000. This is class rise. He has not done anything with it. El garbage. El garbagino. Um. Oh yeah. Closing 3 and 3. 2. 1. 29 1. Post position. And I think there's going to be some braking in here. There's a lot of horses that have got a lot of brakes fast. I could see a horse or two get broke here. Oh, claim. How about the claim? Nope, did not claim. Yep. So let's stop there. Let's do 2. 7. Baby Yoda. What a name. There we go. So I think we're all set here. So tomorrow we'll take a look at, hopefully tomorrow, we'll take a look at the first 5 races for Northfield for tomorrow. Gives us an idea. Maybe we'll do full cap card, get some guests down here and all sorts of stuff. So appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video here of Mr. Trifecta, Sulky, Handicap, and Fiesta. We went 4 for 5 at Yonkers, and we'll see how we do for tomorrow at the Northfield. Everyone stay groovy. Have a great night, and we will see everyone later here. Take care now.